Adrian, we're down here, I'm not sure where I'm at, but we're down at Mike Gibbons' place where he's put a little media day together for us to catch up with everyone, because we've got everyone from Hull all over fighting down on this show at the Hull City Hall, where I think Sonny Taylor's going to top the bill and you're going to make your debut.
Yeah, that is correct.
But you're not old, how old are you?
18.
18,
yeah.
So baby,
yeah.
and not really that experienced, because from talking to you before, and you said you'd had 2 amateur fights.
Yeah.
Won both of them.
Yeah.
Any stoppages?
No.
No. So why turn over so young?
Well, it was struggling to get fights as I was trained, but I've been training for 4 years. I know I'm ready. A lot of pull-outs, and I believe I'm ready.
It's sad because you've just missed out on developments, because it's just been completed. The under 20s, I think it is now, isn't it? But I presume he wouldn't have been able to go in them, because I think you've got to have 4 fights now. You used to have under 10s and you used to have under 20s, and now they've got rid of the under 10s. There's only under 20s, but I think, if I'm right, you have to have 4 fights now. Yeah. So you're now jumping in the deep end of the water, and going straight into the pro game.
Yeah.
And Curtis is just sat over there, Curtis Woodhouse, who's your trainer and good friend, and been through you. You've been training under him all the time?
Yeah, the whole time, yeah.
So how did you meet Curtis then?
I met him through, so he came into a school that I was attending, and he came in and just did some pads. It's the first time I ever did boxing. Came in and did some pads, and I really enjoyed it, and he kept coming, and then eventually I started going to his gym when he had his gym in Driffield. And then from there on, just been with him since, really.
So I presume he would have been taking you out. He's got good connections. He can walk into any gym. Yeah. So who's you been taking you around to move around with and sparring? Who've you been preparing with?
Yeah, I've been sparring Sonny.
Sonny Taylor, who's going to be topping the bill.
Yeah. Sonny. A whole lot of people. I went over to Glasgow to spar Nick. Nick, is it? Nick
Campbell.
Nick Campbell,
right,
yeah. Sparred Nick Campbell, that was a great experience.
And Martin Bacoli.
Oh yeah, and Martin Bacoli.
I like Martin Bacoli, you know. Again, we're talking about what Kirsten was saying about you. He says, even though you're a heavyweight, you're quite light on your feet.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
And I think Bacoli's a little bit like that as well, isn't he? Fast hands as well.
Yeah, very.
So.
Yeah, it's a great fighter.
So you've been preparing well for this?
Yeah.
I don't know much about your opponent. I've got a list somewhere. I think he's a German guy.
Yeah, German, Bulgarian.
I'm just going to pause this 1 second. Right, found the list here. Very professional me, isn't he? Vincent Araloni, I think. He's a German kid. But even though his record doesn't look brilliant, he has come. His last fight, he got a KO win.
Yeah.
So a little bit of pressure on you.
Yeah.
And it's man against boy, because this guy's a 35-year-old man, and you're still in your teens.
Yeah.
Does that get you going? Do you like that?
Yeah.
You know, because sometimes we'll get guys in, they've got silly loss. I don't think he's been stopped too many times. But you can lower your expectations. We've had it a few times where kids have fought a guy and they've looked at his record. He's had 100 fights and 92 losses and 1 win and 4 draws or something like that. And you think, oh, I'm in for an easy night. But in the heavyweights, there ain't no real easy nights, is it?
No, yeah. Well, yeah, with a lot of fights comes experience, so, yeah.
And he obviously had, because you probably would have had a good amateur career, and you've not really had anything yet, so pressure's on you. Do you like that?
Yeah, I do like the pressure. I invite the pressure.
Well, they say pressure makes diamonds, doesn't it?
Yeah, they do say that.
And from what Curtis has been saying about you, he thinks you could be a diamond. Yeah. Well, listen, did you do any other sport before boxing?
Yeah, I did loads of sports. I did every sport, and I did basketball, swimming, track and field, rugby, football, and then obviously boxing.
So what was the main track? Did you fall in love with boxing almost instantly? Because all those other sports are brilliant, but most of them are team events, aren't they? Where you've got to share the spoils with your teammates. This one, you know, when you get your arm raised, it's all you.
It's all, yeah.
It's a lovely feeling.
Yeah, it's a good feeling.
Didn't happen too many times for me, but when it did, I really enjoyed it. So I'm hoping. Am I going to be? Oh, hopefully we'll have someone down there, and they'll be speaking to you after the fight. Are they going to be saying 1-0?
Yeah. Win, yeah.
Listen, good luck for. It's only a week on Saturday, so I presume all the hard work's been done, and it's just keeping the tools sharp now. So good luck for a week on Saturday, and like I say, hopefully someone will be talking to you, and hopefully they'll be saying 1-0.
Yeah.
Adrian,
Hopefully.
take care, mate.
Cheers.
Bye. Wasn't too bad, was it?
For all boxing info, news and latest interviews, amateur and pro, across the north, click and subscribe. VIP Boxing Promotions. Also Twitter, Instagram and Facebook.